For the next 2 nights, we are staying at the world's largest Marriott.
There's a lot of walking.
The Marriott World Center is located in Orlando, Florida, just seconds from the main gate at Walt Disney World. This Mammoth Hotel is 28 stories tall.
I believe I'm already at the 28th floor, but the view is worth it.
With 1.3 million square feet of floor space and more than 2,000 guest rooms, and is located on 200 acres of land. Because Marriott World Center is home to 500,000 square feet of event space, this resort attracts an abundance of business travelers every year.
In fact, there's a FedEx office. How especially business of this hotel.
But we're interested in seeing what this resort has to offer for family travelers.
So there's actually a whole other pool area where there's a whole separate set of water slides and stuff that we haven't even explored today.
We've brought our 2-year-old and our 6-year-old to find out.
Somebody's always upset. All right, we made it. I do love a giant hotel with a Starbucks in it. That's always a good sign. There's a Starbucks in the lobby. I'm gonna have a good weekend.
Parking is an additional charge. It was something close to $35 per night. So we have a separate card key for that. Left the luggage and the family up at the main entrance. And apparently there's a shuttle that I can take to the main entrance. So in light of that, maybe the better thing to do would have been to just go straight to the self-parking garage and then take the shuttle to the main entrance with all of our luggage. Now you know. So that was quick and easy.
We found Dad, so that means we can go find our room.
Now we specifically paid for a pool view room because my understanding is that there's a laser show at the pool each night and that we should be able to watch it from our room, which should be great because our kids usually go to bed pretty early, and so staying up late and watching laser shows is usually not in the question outside, but maybe they'll be able to watch it from inside.
Can you see the pool? Oh, so this is nice. We can see the pool area from our balcony.
All right, we're getting all settled in, and the bellhop came and dropped off all of our luggage, so I think we're getting pretty good there. But it is getting pretty close to dinner time for us because we eat a pretty early dinner, typically. Pretty certain that we're not gonna eat on property during this trip. Maybe not the entire trip, but probably most of our meals we're gonna eat somewhere else because it's been our experience that dining in resorts like this is usually overpriced in our opinion and not really all that great.
This is one of the best things to find at a hotel because then you can plug in all of your stuff, but you can also plug in your phone. It's the best. I love these.
But also the bellman told us that at 9 p.m. not only are we going to see the laser show at the pool here, we're also going to be able to capture some of the fireworks from Disney World because it's just over the hill.
We booked our stay at the Marriott World Center using the points from our Marriott Bonvoy Credit Card. Earn 60,000 points after you spend $2,000 on eligible purchases within the first 3 months of the account opening. I'll place a referral link in the description below.
Olive Garden was a hop, skip, and a jump away from the hotel. We're all changed and ready to go to the pool.
I have Vivian with me. She's gonna play in the pool. We're probably getting the lazy river, see what we can find. And Anthony has Piers. He's gonna go check out the little kid's splash pad. I have the easy kid right now. Vivian knows how to swim, so I don't worry so much about her, but Piers, you still have to keep an eye on him. So I have the easy job for the night. Yay me.
The splash zone is closed. It's after 7 p.m. right now, so I'm sure that there's a time frame for a schedule. The water's still running, but maybe you'll get to play on it tomorrow. We made it back to the room. We're all changed and ready for bed, and we're gonna watch the fireworks from our balcony. We're so excited about it. I mean, the laser show. But apparently we're supposed to still be able to see some fireworks from here too. we're looking forward to a relaxing day, hopefully. And at some point today, I plan to go and explore the rest of the resort and check out all that this hotel has to offer.
Got our spots for today, we've got our towels for the day, so let's see how long we can hang out in this spot, and then we'll move over to the kids section where Vivian actually wants to be. So we'll see how long we can stay here. So far, we're having a really good, relaxing morning. The kids actually didn't sleep super great last night. We've been getting over a sickness, so they woke up kind of coughing, crying, things like that. Pierce usually doesn't sleep well in hotels. But the room is super nice, and I love that we have the balcony option, because then we could go out there in the morning and eat our cereal and eat breakfast. So that was really awesome. And I love that we can just relax out here by the pool. It's nice and quiet. There's not a whole lot of people out here yet. But I'm a huge fan of the sloped pool. That way Pierce can play, and I'm not super worried about him. I can keep an eye on him, and he can still play in the water. This pool is huge though. It's so big, and we haven't even looked at the lazy river or the kids section. So, I mean, this place really does have a lot to offer, especially if you have kids. I think I've kept them occupied here at the pool long enough. Vivian's asking to go to the slides and the splash pad, so I'm gonna try to transition them over there and see what that's all about. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't open at 10 because it's closed, so I gotta figure out what time it opens. We're still waiting on the splash pad to open. We've got 2 minutes, so hopefully they come open it.
So they finally got it open at 10:15, which that's 15 minutes late. And if you haven't raised children, then you probably don't care. But when you have kids, then you know that it's been a really long time waiting and listening to impatience all morning. But now they can spend the whole day playing, so that's good. We had a successful morning with playing at the pool. We're gonna run over to the grill next to the pool and get lunch. That's a bit of a compromise from what we said at the beginning of the video about not eating on property, but just for the sake of convenience, I think it's better, and we get something simple over there at the poolside grill and then head back up to the pool. So actually the nachos weren't too bad. I still think 20 bucks is a lot for nachos. And really, we ordered 2 orders, but we probably could have gotten by with 1, and we would have been able to feed our whole family today.
Anthony and the kids are napping, but I was not tired, so I went downstairs and got some Starbucks, and now I'm gonna do some people watching, which is my favorite thing to do. I love people watching in hotel lobbies because there's so much going on. People are checking in and out and going back and forth. And, you know, of course I'm looking at other parents and their kids are screaming. I'm like, oh, it's better you than me, because it is me a lot of the time. All right, I'm headed back up to my room, finished my coffee. I'm gonna go see if everybody's awake.
We're back from dinner. The plan is now that Elena's gonna take the kids up to the room, get them changed so that they can hang out at the pool. And then I'm gonna do a tour of the resort.
Hi, dear.
All right, you ready to go swimming?
Yes.
You ready, puppy?
No.
Oh, okay, you stay in here?
I want to go in the pool.
Oh, okay, are you gonna be nice?
This is a pretty large piece of property. There's a lot of walking. There's a sprawling golf course.
2?
I want this.
We made it, and the splash pad is open for now. We're the only ones up here right now, so I don't know how long it'll stay open. But of course, Pierce is all upset because he doesn't want to be at the splash pad. He wants to be at the pool. So somebody's always upset.
Found the first of one of the restaurants, and it's located just off of the golf course. It has a really nice seating area to enjoy some waterfront views. And it's primarily just kind of a concession stand where there's breakfast and lunch and snacks. A $12 breakfast burrito is pretty high, but honestly I almost wonder if we should have tried to come eat lunch here, because it's only like $10 for a hot dog, which is kind of a lot for a hot dog, but it's a little less expensive than what we paid for lunch. So maybe that would have been a better fit.
All right, we're just sitting here pouting. You here pouting? You're not happy?
All right, now it's time to explore the indoors. There's a lobby shop and a Starbucks.
He finally got in the water. It just takes him a second. He's got to pout about it first.
All right, the next restaurant is Ciro's Urban Italian Kitchen. A quick look online seems to indicate that you can get things ranging from salads at like 14, 15 bucks all the way up to some lamb and things like that at like the $36 to $40 range. Next door to that is the High Velocity Sports Bar and Grill. Looks like it's the $20 to $30 range for things like burgers and chicken tenders and nachos, etc.
Well, he's back out of the pool. That didn't last. I think it's because it's getting close to his bedtime. He's probably getting a little tired, so here we are.
Latitude and Longitude is closed right now, and I think it is their buffet space for breakfast. Breakfast buffet for children is like $16. I didn't see what the price is for adults, but it looks like they also serve lunch here, and lunch is in about the $20 price range as well. Oh, so I looked at it. It is $34 for breakfast buffet for adults. And out these doors is Mikado Japanese Steakhouse, which is pretty cool that they have this, and it's at an elevated level overlooking the pool. I'm sure it's expensive because Japanese steakhouses usually are, and then it's probably especially expensive because of the location, but I might would splurge on this one because Elena always likes to go to a Japanese steakhouse on her birthday. So I try to find ways to surprise her with that every year, so you never know.
Well, we've been here for about 6 minutes, and now they want to go back down to the big pool. So we're gonna load all of our stuff up and go down there. All right, here we go, back down the stairs.
All right, I have found myself in one of the very many convention spaces. I'm really surprised to see all of these conference rooms here. I thought all of the convention space was located in the other wing toward the front of the building, and I was gonna go there next, but actually there's this whole bonus section. The FedEx office, how especially business of this hotel. I think that just about does it for level 2, which is the main floor. I'm gonna go down to level 1, and I think there are a lot more amenities down there.
He's happy now. He's in the big pool. This is where he likes to be.
My very first stop, I wandered into the arcade. And if we had a little more time to stay here, we probably would have given the kids a little more time to play in the arcade. Even without money at this age, they just like all the flashing lights and the screens doing stuff, and they think they're doing things. Vivian's starting to catch on, though. Just past the arcade is a small market area called the Pantry, and this has a lot of very convenient food options to purchase throughout the day. Looks like there's a touchscreen for placing orders, and that the foods that are available for order there are about the $14, $15 range, which would have been more preferable for lunch. I wish we had eaten here instead. There's even a dining area off to the side. There's more shopping on this level.
They're playing the Minions movie here at the pool, so that has the kids entertained.
This store definitely has a lot more souvenirs and Disney merch and some beach merch and stuff like flip-flops and things like that you're going to need at the pool. There's a really fun children's section. I bet our kids would have loved to come in here and destroy this. Alright, the next thing we're going to explore is the convention space, but before I do that, I want to hop on the elevator because these glass elevators extend all the way up the front of the building and have a view of the exterior, and I want to do that before it's too dark outside. I wanted the kids to go with me, but they saw the elevators going up in the lobby and they said that they rise too quickly and they were too afraid to ride them. And to be honest, I'm terrified of heights, so I'm actually kind of scared myself. That's why I'm looking at the wall and not behind me. And they are right, it does go up really, really fast. I can't believe I'm already at the 28th floor. But the view is worth it. This is an incredible view, and the time of day is fantastic. The lighting is amazing. Okay, pray for me. It's time to go back down to floor number 1, and I'm terrified because it's dropping so quickly. If you're into drop towers at theme parks, then you'll really love that elevator ride. I am not into drop towers. There is 500,000 square feet of convention space at this hotel, and so it's a pretty incredible sprawling complex. There was a John Maxwell Leadership Conference taking place here when we first arrived. I kind of wish that I had signed up for that. I was getting ads for it, and but I just couldn't really fit it in with how busy our schedule has been. And right now, there is a workers' compensation convention that's taking place. That just sounds thrilling, doesn't it? Oh, and I was surprised about that other very small FedEx office area. There's actually a full FedEx office location inside this convention center. This resort actually has some pretty impressive water slides. Even though we didn't spend most of the day there, we spent most of the day at the children's splash pad. And as I understand, there's a lazy river. So there's actually a whole other pool area where there's a whole separate set of water slides and stuff that we haven't even explored today. The hours of operation for this pool are only until 8 p.m., so I really don't have much time to show you. And I found the spa and fitness center in the same area. Okay, I can't really figure out how to get in, to be honest. There's a sign in front of this door. So I guess there's an after hours entrance around the corner. I'm gonna try, but my digital card key on my phone has not been working and letting me into our room, so we'll see. But I have my doubts. It worked. There's a pretty impressive selection of equipment available and free weights. And I just discovered what looks like a putt-putt course. It's pretty impressive. So that was fun. Now it's time for me to try to find my family. Boy, I found them just in time. They're packing up and we're gonna head back to the room.